Let's do this, I guess. Nervous. It's always easier to do something for the first time as a DPS. Because nobody gives a shit. You can really fuck up as a healer or a tank. Oh my god. This place is dope as hell. Different alliances, I guess. The other groups. Yeah, 3 parties, yeah. What the fuck was that? I think that was the Discord overlay? What the hell does this mark mean on that dude? I'm gonna assume there's a reason why he drugged the boss all the way back here, but okay. Is this even a boss? This is just a bone dragon that died extremely quickly. I'm gonna be real, I can't tell what the fuck is going on. There's actually too many effects going on right now that I can barely see anything in particular. Oh, I see. So what I'll do is stick maybe somewhere else with and pick up ads if I can. I'll just stick here and keep AoEing and let what happens happen. I mean, I guess I don't really need it. What the fuck does melee tank go up mean? Is this where I'm supposed to be, though? Tanking? Is that what he means by on the platform? Like, literally just standing here? Somebody's freaking out in chat, in the chat. That's why I'm like wondering what the fuck they're talking about. I don't think they're talking about me. They said Luna on the platform or something. So my character's name isn't Luna, so I'm sure that isn't me. Oh, that's probably not good, right? It seems like anytime there's like a connection to a boss, you want to kind of ensure that connection isn't met. Is that correct? Like this thing. Good thing we're playing on what's obviously dipshit mode. Because nobody's saying anything except in the fucking chat. And I have no fucking idea what just happened. So, good thing nothing matters here, apparently. What? Not you. Not you, chat. The chat underneath where my camera is in the raid. How's this for backseating? Tell me what I have to do as a tank for this fight. Since nobody else is going to say anything. No, don't let it in the middle! That one was pretty easily readable, at least. Oh, all right. King Behemoth, huh? I guess I'll just be on ad duty. I couldn't see. What the fuck? I didn't even see that rock. I thought it was another one of these fuckers here. Those green markers drop the rocks. Interesting. Oh, shit. Why is there a D? So, if we're all not in there, does that mean we lose? I see. I mean, it's a stupid simple mechanic. Nobody in this fucking group said a goddamn thing. I had to read it from chat to even have a clue as to what to do. So, like, people need to... a bunch of people were getting shitty about it in the all chat. They need to shut their stupid whore mouths, basically, is what I'm saying. I'm fucked. Oh, never mind. Made it. Like, new to this fucking raid, why would you know what to do? Ugh, bunny people. Look at that Fiera in the back. I'm needing on these. The fuck is this? I mean, it's just fucked up because it's like, if you want to do this properly, you should be in your own fucking, like, guild doing this, probably. That would imply being able to work well with others. True. Which they obviously can't do. So, you're right. I'm just gonna skip this because we saw most of it. Oh shit, maybe I should have just got to the point where I have no idea how we got up here, but okay, sure. It pertains closely to their investigation. Rambras may wish to be present. Before we begin, pray allow me to apologize. It was not our intent to deceive you. As you have gathered, we are not scholars sent by the students of Baldeason. Nay, we are clones, copies of people who once existed. Holy shit. Given life through Allagan technology. This is rather a lot to take in. If it would not be considered unseemly, might I ask why you and yours were created, and more specifically, what it is you seek to do? Answering those questions requires we revisit Allagan history. Pray bear it with us. The Allagan Empire reached its zenith long before our kind came into being. In that glorious age, the Crystal Tower stood as a symbol of the Allagan pride. Parents took their children there that they might learn how nigh limitless energy it produced brought prosperity to the whole empire. That prosperity, however, bred decadence, and the empire began to show signs of stagnation. This decline was made all the more rapid for want of strong leadership. In a matter of generations, the Allagan civilization became a pale shadow of its former self. Its once gleaming cities fell into disrepair, and its frontier lands were given over to wilderness. Lamenting the pitiful state of affairs, one technologist made it his mission to restore Allag to greatness. Emong was his name, and he believed the alien empire wanted for but a potent ruler, and none was more potent than its founding father, whom he sought to resurrect. The founding father? You can't mean Emperor Zandi. Zand? None other. As part of his experience, Amon created clones of the Emperor's descendants. We are the products of that experiment, copies of Une and Doga. Historical texts mention the reigns of two Allagan emperors named Zand. It was a common belief that the second was a namesake of the first. After all, such a custom was not uncommon among royalty and commoners alike. To think the two were in fact one and the same. Zand returned from the grave and assumed his throne once more. As true to Amon's prediction, the Emperor restored his realm to the glory it once knew. With that, he could have been satisfied with that. In his previous life, the Empire desired to bring the entire world under Allagan? I think they say Allag. I don't think it's an sound, so Allagan dominion, an ambition that ultimately went unfulfilled. Having been granted a second chance, he was determined to succeed. Realizing he needed more power to wage his war of conquest, Zan turned his sights toward the forbidden source, darkness. In order to learn how to harness this power, he converted the Crystal Tower into a restricted research facility. Darkness? Again? Seven hells. What is it with megalomaniacal rulers turning to darkness in their lust for power? Well, at least this one won't be bothering us, being thousands of years dead and all. Would that you were right, Master Garland. Alas, Emperor Zen is very much alive. Within Sirkis Tower he still abides, his ambition burning all the more ardently for his empire's collapse. Hello, darkness, my old friend. Yeah, exactly. Ooh, pretty. Wielding the power of darkness requires prodigious amounts of energy not even the Crystal Tower could produce. In order to augment a shortfall, Dalamud was created and launched into the heavens. On high it hung, gathering the sun's energy and channeling it to the tower below. However, a miscalculation resulted in a surge of energy that escaped into the land. This triggered an earthquake of unprecedented violence, the calamity that ushered in the Fourth Umbral Era. In a blinking of an eye, the mighty Allagan Empire was laid to waste. Yet even as the Crystal Tower was sinking into the earth, the technologist Elmon, now Emperor Zan's closest aide, invoked powerful magics and halted the flow of time. Every soul within the structure, the Emperor included, was placed in a deep slumber. In that state, they were to remain until time was ripe to awaken. Eris came and went. After millennia lying dormant, Dalamud was summoned back to the earth. Its descent triggered the seventh umbral calamity, in wake of which the Crystal Tower re-emerged. At that moment, Emperor Zan awakened. In his lust for power, the Emperor consorted with darkness and was seduced by its corrupting influence. Even though his empire is now little more than a fading memory, he will stop at nothing to see his ambition realized. Tis for no other purpose but put an end to Zan's madness that we exist. This is a mantle we have inherited from our namesakes, a true Inai and Doga. Oh, they're Popola and Devila, essentially, in Nier Automata. Fear and what might befall the world, the two of them sought to thwart their emperor. They gave unto us their will that we might carry on their mission should they fail. When we came to our senses within the Crystal Tower, we deliberated a course of action, concluding that we alone could not overcome Zan. We struck out to find a worthy ally. It's taken years, our research is finally over. There's no ordinary woman who could cut a path through the Labyrinth of the Ancients. With you as our champion, we are confident we can end Zan's darkness and dark ambition once and for all. Well, that'll teach me for speaking too soon. Setting my chagrin aside, I see now what you knew about the students of Baldesian among a host of other things. You were observing our investigation the whole time. So, what will we do? The world's in grave danger again, and it just so happens you're an expert at saving it. You have eternal gratitude. Together, see the Allagan Empire's dark past laid to rest. Alright. Is Necro or Lucky perchance in chat? I'm gonna need to know quick things I should look out for in this raid as soon as I start it. Truth be told, it pains me to think the tower's secrets may become lost to us. The greater good must come first. Besides, no quantity of ancient relics can compare to our friends, living, breathing Allagans. Which raid is this? It's the tower? I hereby declare change in Noah's objective. Henceforth, we should direct all efforts towards sealing off Circus Tower. I would have you enter the structure. Suffice to say, this includes the Emperor himself. Yeah, okay. We knew this was coming. Wait, there is something I must know. My right eye, it's like yours. Does that mean? You inherited the trait from your father, you said. Know that clones are unable to bear offspring. You have no cause for concern. The Allagan Eye, you called it, but to us it is the Royal Eye, owing to the fact that the trait manifests only in those possessed of royal blood. I cannot well explain why the eye runs on your line, but I am disinclined to think it's a coincidence. Though you are doubtless impatient to learn the truth, pray have patience. It will all be revealed in due time. You're confused? Oh. Well, I apologize for giving you worry. I'm quite well, I assure you. As you can appreciate, there's been much for me to think on. It's time for the action. Circus Tower awaits us. Your task is to eliminate all hostile elements within the structure, Zan himself included. This will afford us a chance to seal off the facility. May the crystal grant you strength. Okay. Circus Tower. Whoops. Is this how they changed it? How they changed what? Now I'm confused. Wow, we found 3 tanks instantly for this thing. Hopefully I have enough time to get water and use the washroom. I'll be right back. This is redone version of MSQ. It's way different. This usually insta-pings people doing raid roulette, drop their eye level on purpose to not do hard. Oh god, the average wait time it says is 15 minutes. And challenge the Elite Four. Average wait time of 15 minutes. I could save 15% or more in that time. I mean, that's just a good deal. You want that Geico shit. Alright, one thing I wanted to do right off the bat. Set this as my... I haven't set a home point in so long. Wait, did we find a group? Okay. Alright, Necro. You are my tutor. What am I supposed to do? Necro-senpai? Wait, light party? Okay, full party. There we go. Ooh, pretty. These raids are a joke at higher eye levels. Mechanics can be brute forced. Okie dokie. So we're Alliance C. God, this music is so good. Hey, Lucky. Lucky Senpai, uwu. Cilia. The fuck is this? Does it have something to do with this? What the fuck did that do? What? Okay. Oh, am I supposed to, like, break these guys out? Oh, okay. I see. Okay, I understand. Those fireballs are the only thing that can break out the frozen dudes, right? That's the idea? Okay, I understand. Ancient Flare. Oh, that didn't do, like, any damage. I really thought that was an insta-wipe move. Okay. Something tells me that fight is actually extremely different on a harder difficulty. The water puddles left behind by the people who were frozen give a buff that reduce fire damage. Doga's clone. Interesting. We got some clones attacking us. That deep lore, though. Neat. Wait, is this this is an actual boss? Okay. That seems bad. Let's not be in that. Okay. Explosions happen there. Good to know. Vile Utterance. Okay, a cone attack. Wait, what? Oh, is this bad? I fucked up, didn't I? I don't understand what the fuck happened. But fine. Mechanics happen totally, but I don't know. I seem to like phase out of existence, so I'm guessing maybe you use that because he has a one-hit kill that you're supposed to phase out of, and I just did it too early or something. The fuck is this? Amon. Oh! Cool. It's that guy. From the legends. I've heard all about you. He has a cool hat and it drops. If his hat drops, should I need on it then? For glamour purposes? Oh, we got orbs again. If only I knew what the fuck to do. These things are called cum-cum. Oh, cum-cum. Why are you killing Prince? He's formerly known as Prince? Excuse me? What the fuck? Where the fuck did these frogs come from? What is going on? I can't target the frogs. I can target the snakes, though. Wait, why are there ice blocks? Should I be attacked? What is going on? Okay, that's where I needed to be behind an ice block then. All right. Okay, but really shit. Oh, I can't need on it anyway. Should I be needing on these crystals? Nah. Wait. The Emperor already? He looks directly out of Asura's Wrath, I will say. So correct me if I'm wrong, but I think I've picked up the fact that as soon as these are gone, you can go into that area of effect. And like the animation isn't actually what hurts you. It's the fact that if you're in it when it goes off. Is that correct? Because I've been like running in to those areas of effect areas after the like danger thing is gone. And it's been fine. It's snapshotting? Okay, yeah, that's what I figured. What the fuck is going on? Okay. Does that give it levitation? I think I'm getting that buff from that that black shit that appears. I don't know what that was, but okay. Amon's hat has been added to the list. That's a bunch of loot. I mean, obviously, we should just need on everything. That's the hat you were thinking of? Is there a way to play these raids at, like, the proper item level without having your own, like, company or something to do it with? Like, is there a way to actually random into this old content and have to worry about mechanics, or nah? Do you need, like, your own guild to do that? Empires may rise and fall, man's indefatigable spirit ever lives on. Indefatigable? I've never said that word out loud. Surely you are the champion we'd hoped for. Dark Legacy undone. Fucking Nero. In case you haven't noticed, Garlon, these are dangerous surrounds. Can a man be faulted for exercising due caution? At any rate, you needn't mind me. I'm perfectly capable of looking after myself. Go on and finish what you came to do. There are two ways that we may seal off Sirka's tower, either isolate it from the outside world or cripple its ability to produce energy. The choice of method is yours to make. Before you proceed, however, Doga and I must attend to a task. That distortion, what is it? The power that Zan sought to obtain came from the void, the world of darkness, our people called it. And the true nature of the power was none other than armies Void Sent. Void Sent feed on Aether, as you may already know, and no plane is richer in it than ours. In exchange for their allegiance, and entered an unholy covenant. Or covenant, yeah. He would open a gate, which the Void Sent could freely enter our world. Oh my god, this is World of Warcraft storytelling right here. Why did it happen? Because they they opened up a portal into the void. Duh. Okay. The covenant, I'm afraid to say, is still in effect. However, being of Emperor's lineage, you and I believe we can annul it. By his blood, Zan sealed our pact. By our blood, it shall be undone. It is time. Yes, finally we may fulfill our purpose. Nero's back there just looking around like a lost grandfather in the middle of New York looking for a good matzo ball soup. Ha 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 ha. Ah ha 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 ha. Oh, be still my beating heart. For a moment I feared this outing would end in disappointment, but my readings were not mistaken. Not even Ultima Weapon compares to this. What are you going on about? The covenant is everlasting. Uh-oh. 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 That's no good. And so Mericidia was brought to the fold. Soon all the world should be united under Allagan rule. And yet, with every dream that becomes reality, the memory of death grows ever more vivid, an endless void bereft of light and warmth. Even though I may have defeated death, it did not leave me unscathed. Nay, its ravening claws have scarred my soul for eternity. Never shall I know peace. Beings without will, you cannot fathom my rage, my melancholy, my fear. What worth is wealth and power when all must inevitably be consigned to nothingness? If man has nothing, he need not know the pain of loss. So, let there be nothing. Harvest more power than that the gate may be thrown full open. Let the cloud of darkness come engulf the world, devouring all life, hopes, and dreams. Let all be returned to nothingness. Pull yourself together. Is there no end to them? What in the seven hells is happening? Oh, not now, damn it. Fuck yeah. Nero, were they part of your grand plan too? Save your japes, Garland. Didn't put up with your arrogant face to play with worthless clones. Something controls them, a void scent, and no ordinary one at that. Doga. Oh, he did. That's some Hellraiser shit. Chains just coming out. Confound it, without them, there's no way to master the darkness. That power is mine. Later, Nero. The Covenant shall be honored. I am the cloud of darkness. I shall devour your light and return this world to the void. Oh, okay, then. Damn it, the rift is gone. What are we supposed to do now? As much as it pains me to leave without them, there's precious little we can do. Let's return to the find and consult Rambros. Cloud of Darkness is not the best name. Yeah. Agreed. All this happened within the tower. Gods preserve. The rift that manifested before the throne was a void gate. Of this I am certain. There exist myriad kinds of void sent. The more powerful the being, the larger the gate must be for it to pass through. It would seem that Zen sought to open a gate of unprecedented proportions, one that would allow this cloud of darkness entry into our world. Fortunately for all mankind, he did not succeed. I shudder to imagine what this void scent is capable of. However dreadful it may be, we can't abandon our friends. There is no way to save them. I will not lie to you, Master Garlon, the situation is bleak. Though void scent can enter our world, instances of men entering the void have never been documented. It pains me to give voice to my fears, but we do not even know whether our friends still live. Damn it, I feel so helpless. No, I refuse to give up. We must save Doga and Une. We share the same eye, 'tis true, but that's not what motivates me. Above all, I wish to help them fulfill their mission, a mission whose burden they have borne for thousands of years, and besides, we cannot leave matters as they are. So long as Anstar Covenant is binding, our world is in danger. 'Tis our duty to prevent the worst from coming to pass. Graha, ever since meeting Une and Doga, you've not quite been yourself. Tell me, true, is all well with your eye? I honestly cannot say. I know there's only that there is a memory that I must recall. As a child, my father told me that the truth of our eye rests with the leg. The answer eludes me still, but one day I will find it. I am with Graha. However slim the odds, we must try to save Une and Doga. Aye, that bastard Nero as well, if only to make certain he won't make any more mischief. You have the right of it. Though we have known them but briefly, Doga and Une are our comrades, we cannot fail them. I shall consult experts in literature both. I swear to leave no stone unturned. Yet know that it may be a while before we are ready to act. I would ask that you all be patient. When dealing with the void, one cannot be cautious enough. My thanks again for your assistance. Pray rest now while you can, for when the time comes to go after our friends, you must be at no less than full strength. We'll save them yet, mark my words. The World of Darkness. Ah, it is good you are come. I have news must be made aware of. Alas, none of it bodes well for us, nor Une, Doga, and Nero imprisoned in the Dark Realm. Think back upon our last foray into Circus Tower, if you will. The calamity stirred the place for long slumber and awoke Emperor Zand. But you ensured he was laid to rest permanently. Yet the Emperor had sealed a binding covenant with a terrible void scent known as the Cloud of Darkness. Even as Doga and Une labored to annul his contract, the entity reached through a rift and dragged the pair of them, and Nero, out of our realm. Since that day, Noah has devoted ourselves to rescuing them from beyond the rift. Our research, however, exposed a far more dire problem. The Crystal Tower still acts upon Emperor Zen's orders and collects energy to open another void gate as we speak. Indeed, the place nigh hums with energy. We've done all we can to stop the Imperial Edict, but to no avail. Just as the gate would only open for Une and Doga, so too will the tower heed only those with royal blood of the leg. 'Tis most galling design. Granted, this was not always so vexatious, according to the Allagan tombstone Nero presented us. During the golden age of Allag, the royalty had means of bestowing their blood upon others. If they hadn't such technology, Amon and his underlings could have never controlled the Crystal Tower. But we do not have either this art or any with royal blood. Every moment we wait, a vast rift through which the Cloud of Darkness can enter a realm threatens to open. Such a disaster cannot be allowed to come to pass. We must seal the Crystal Tower and annul Zan's covenant with the Dark Realm. If only breaking the ladder would suffice, what of the energy building the Crystal Tower? Without suppression, that power could discharge and cause a calamity like the one that destroyed Allag. In truth, we have more than just 3 lost compatriots to worry about. If we do not act, our very world will fall before the might of this threat. We know but one way out of this predicament. Rescue those who can control the tower from beyond the Dark Realm and seal the rift shut after them. And mercifully, not all ours is quite so bleak. It's true we cannot stop the Void Gate from manifesting within the tower, but this can be our benefit. We can use Circus's power for our own purposes and create a portal to carry us into the Dark Realm. We've heard this possible from a man of the Thaumaturge's Guild, as well versed in otherworldly matters. As with Master Garland working to create said portal, final preparations are well underway. Ah, here comes the man himself. Our fellowship is complete, all parties privy to our strategy. You and Master Garland, how fare your endeavors? Quite well, the device is nearly ready, though attaching the damnable thing to Circus Tower took every ounce of ingenuity the Ironworks has got. It should produce the energy we need. With a little more fine-tuning, we can open a rift. I'm here to request your presence at the tower. I'll leave Biggs and Wedge and the 8 Sentinels as guides, and do hurry. I'm sure you wouldn't miss another chance to save the world, would you? Well, Sid certainly seems to have a firm hand on the helm. Shall we make our way to the Crystal Tower? And we're going to worry about that next time. Let's go, I bet you're here to watch us pry open a rift between worlds, eh? We're almost ready. Circus Tower is full of engineers scurrying around and making adjustments. We're dealing with a lot of power, and if a single coupling's off, well, boom! But should be fine, really. Anyway, you best wait up top. The chief's there overseeing the whole operation. My friends, you've arrived. I'm waiting for my engineers to give the signal, then we'll see if we can't open a gateway to another world. Is there something amiss, Graha? Ah, Emperor Zan's throne. How the mighty have fallen, eh? Once it stood as a symbol of Allag's art and power. Now it's nothing more than an empty chair. Just imagine if Allagan civilization had lived on and a just emperor still sat on the throne. How different our history would be. How much further would we have advanced? Unfortunately, there was no stopping Zan in his ambition. There were those who tried. Zan's war of dominion left no one unscathed. Unable to abide the horrors inflicted upon the people, warriors young and brave took up the sword against Allag. These men and women became as beacons of hope to those who had suffered, not unlike the warriors of light in our age. But all this merely hastened the destruction. Just as they moved towards Allag's heart for the kill, Zan lashed out in anger and frustration as trap beasts are wont to do. In his desperation, Zan desired that a great rift be opened to hasten the clouds of darkness's coming. To this end, he commanded the sun's power, held within the Delama, to be emptied in the Circus Tower at once. The act bore terrible consequences. The tower only withstood the blast by flooding the land below with energy. Circus was swallowed by the very earth upon it once stood. The fourth umbral calamity. I'd learned of its cause from Une and Doga. I had no idea that rebellion incited Zan to rashness, though. Your knowledge of Allagan history is astounding, Graha. Why, a man could study for 2 lifetimes and only learn half of what you know. Mayhap. 'Tis strange, though. I cannot seem to remember where I learned such things. Yeah. Yes? Ah, Biggs, are you ready? Ready and raring to open that void gate, Chief. We reckon when this machine's up and running, she'll be able to float 5 airships the size of the Agrius. Give us a word and we'll start channeling energy into the tower. Good. Then let's get started. Our preparations are complete. Everyone step away from the throne. Alright, let's see what this machine can do. Now, Biggs. Hey, it worked. Ah, a rift to the world of darkness, as Une called it. Splendid work, Master Garland. We can't break up the meat just yet. The tough part's still ahead. We've broken the dark realm, but the gate's not all that stable. It won't stay open forever, and only a few can use it. I, for one, will remain here to ensure the void gate stays open. As will the sons of Saint Koinach. This rift is a sole path to salvation. Is our sole path to salvation. If it closes, we are truly lost. Which leaves Cyrillin, my friend. It's a heavy burden I must task you with. Yeah, we know. Cloud of darkness, 3 comrades, fate of the world, blah blah blah. So it goes. No small feat. Make certain you're prepared before leaving. Okay. Might I have a moment of your time? It's a matter of import. Must discuss ere you leave. Oh, what do you want, man? I wish to speak to you about my eyes. You are no doubt aware 'tis a trait seen only amongst Allagan royalty. One I've pondered why such is my inheritance. The sanguine hue must have been some bearing upon my destiny. This much Dogas himself admitted, but what? In truth, the more I learn of the Crystal Tower, the less I am myself. Somehow meeting those 2 clones has wrought great change in me. I'm consumed with remembering something. Something ancient, but ever so important. My father's words echo my mind. The same ones his father told him. The truth of our eye rests with the leg. Mayhap I wish to remember I wish to remember these words are related. Mayhap not, but I know I must learn the truth that history hides from me. I would see this journey, our journey, through to the very end with mine own 2 eyes. So I implore you, allow me to join you beyond the rift. You have my thanks. Let us venture the world of darkness to save our comrades and our realm. Alright. World of Darkness raid. Oh. I still have the Chrysalis on as well. Average wait time 8 minutes. Hopefully it doesn't take that long, but who knows. Oh my god. I feel like at some point I need to get back to, oh, I forgot to change this back to this. Not that it matters. What? There we go. Not that it matters. Oh wait, maybe it does. Hold on. No, it doesn't. I need to get back to playing some other games at some point, I feel. But man, when you're on a roll in an MMO, it's real hard to let go of it, you know? It's like really hard. Ooh. A pretty looking area. All right. We're on Alliance B. Banger alert. This has the dog boss? I don't know what that means, but that's exciting. Do we get to pet him? It has some cool bosses. So in case you were wondering, nobody said a goddamn thing in the chat. I don't know why we didn't just pull, because nobody said anything. So I don't know how this fight goes. Wait, Doom? What the fuck? I thought I got afflicted with Doom. Damage taken by Sully Gaze is increased. Paralyze. What the fuck does this shit do? Clear Doom on pads. Oh, that's what that's for. Okay. Focus adds, if you're tethered in those circles, you need to get out of them. Okay. That seems fair. God damn it. I didn't notice I had Doom. What is that brand of Fireful? I don't have a thing. Oh my god. Demon Hat of Casting. This is such a cool looking area. It's neat. For a place that's supposed to have nothing, though, this sure has a lot of not nothing. This is just a trash pull, right? This is like a version of the boss in the other tower. It? Oh. Oh my god, listen to those drums. Stairs, nothing, same difference. I guess so. A Hydra? Oh, five-headed dragon. Of course, my bad. Focus head when they spawn. Don't know what that means, but sure, man. Discord? Oh! Mail, we're, AoEing now. Okay, I see, I see. Oh, we're cutting the heads off. That's fucking awesome. Okay, I think all the heads are gone. Pretty standard Hydra. Regrow the heads. Oh. Damage taken is increased. I can't tell if that fight actually had mechanics. Or if it was just all about dodging. Okay. I don't think my fucking alliance was with me, though. I went in the middle because we're Alliance B, but nobody's fucking saying anything, so... Oh my god. Three-headed hell dog? Is this Cerberus? We fighting Cerberus right now? I guess so. Defeat Cerberus is the next, thing in the duty. Belly. What does belly mean? So, like, I need to focus on these juices then? And then walk in the purple goo? Oh, okay, I see. Oh god. Oh god. What an odd fight. Cool one, though. You incapacitate him so that party C can rechain him. Oh, interesting. Fuck it, I'll just read it. I could have needed on it, but just greed. Who cares? Who disturbs the gloom of mortals from the realm of light? Oh God. I am the cloud of darkness, but I do not smother. The covenant is everlasting, all mortals will, before the flood of darkness, will sink lifeless in the void. Oh God. Stand between her and the clouds to slow them down. Oh. Okay then. Is this where meteor falls? Okay. Yikes. A puff of darkness has been added to the loot list. How cute. Read. Oh, it's a minion. Need. Minion Pog. Fuck yeah. Give me all that shit that I needed on. Where in the seven hells are they? Without them to stem the energy in the tower, our defeat of the cloud aids our cause little. Doga, Une, can you hear me? Nero. Must you be so infernally loud? Are you so keen to attract more void scent? Though I don't blame you for missing my company. Thank the 12, are you alright? As already can be expected, Une had simply passed out. Nero, by the gods, what has happened to you? Alas, his wounds were too deep and allowed this foul place entry into his body. Now the darkness claws at the aether of his very form. With that, we could have protected him. The cloud of darkness was bound by Zan's unholy covenant to bring prosperity to Allagan royalty. The same blood that sealed the contract gives us a measure of protection. I say a measure, for this vow does not protect us from other void scent. The cloud imprisoned us here precisely to unleash fiends upon us. We would be dead had Nero not defended us so valiantly. Mistake not my actions for kindness. I have use for you yet in Eorzea, and simply couldn't let harm befall you here. What? Where? Wake up, bitch. It's time to go home. You're safe. Our friends have come for us. Have they? Then perhaps, Doga, there is yet hope we may fulfill our purpose. Oh, that can't be good. Mortals, you have dared challenge me and must now feel my wrath. Did you think you destroyed me in my realm? Here I am eternal. I will smother your light and entomb your bones amongst my shadows. Are we truly so powerless here? As long as we fight the cloud in this realm, I fear so. And yet we cannot... And yet, though we may not be able to destroy it, this may be our chance to stop it. If we strike now whilst the cloud can barely hold your form, mayhap we could serve Zan's covenant. Sever his covenant. Yes, and raise the bridge between the crystal tower and this foul place once and for all. You must flee. You and Doga mean to stay here? 'Tis madness. You must return with us. No one but you can save the world from the threat of the crystal tower. What is this trickery? Your blood. You too gain protection from Zan's blood? Rahatia, you are possessed of royal blood. That is why the royal eye runs in your line. 'Tis a gift you've inherited, Graha. You have been granted authority over the Crystal Tower. I had thought time would consume all of a leg that a man should still live with his forebears' blood in this age can be no coincidence. Some person must have planted this gift in your line and used the highest of Allagan technology to do so. True, the Crystal Tower is not like to recognize you as Allagan, not as you are now, but your royal eye bespeaks a simple truth. Within you dwells one feeble glitter that will illuminate all, the light of hope. But how should I use this light? Pray tell me. You must gain control of the Crystal Tower. We will share our blood with you, Graha. Though its effects will be ephemeral, it will boost the Allagan presence within you. This is our gift to you, that you may fulfill your destiny. All with the royal eye are bound to fate by a leg. Our part in this journey is to bury Zan's dark ambitions in the past. This was a true Nandoga's purpose, one we have carried into the future. Know that as long as this light of hope survives in you, our souls will still remain even if our bodies are lost. You must leave us as well, Nero. I'm sorry we could not live up to your expectations. I must return to you what is yours, though. You dropped it whilst defending us. What you seek by this instrument may not be possible, Nero, but do not give up. There are many other paths that await you. Of course they do. Dogaune, I thank you. We shall never forget you. Now, let us quit this place. You shall not escape me, impudent child of light. No, you shall not escape us. Here, Zan's blood sing dreams of glory end. There, the glint of light. It grows faint, then the bridge between the realms grows fragile by the Covenant's annulment. If that light dies, we're stranded here. Hurry. What's up, Ace? Oh boy, Ace, you missed some shit. Nero, no, you must move. Leave me. I don't need you. If I die here, it will be because I bloody well decided to. I failed to master darkness. I will not suffer watching a green boy master the tower. Do what you will with it, but remember me, son of a leg. I am Nero Tolskeva, the man who yet outdo Alleg and Garland. That was what you hoped to. May the Crystal Tower again be a beacon of hope for mankind. Go, damn you. What up, Ace? Must move onwards. This is not where I come to rest. But how did... So those damn clones did it after all. Now, onwards. Ah! Get fucked, idiot. Oh no! Why save him? You owe me, Nero. The hells I do. God damn it, Sid, you're too good for your own good. That's a weird sentence. You were returned unharmed, thank the gods. When that void gate started to close, I never felt so powerless in all my life. We were running about like madmen trying to keep the gate open, and then the chief actually went and dived in. But you're all so... Where's Una and Doga? They're not... I see. I will miss the two of them dearly, but I am happy they fulfilled their purpose. We who live on must still attend the Crystal Tower, though we now have no one able to seal it. That is not true, my friend. Une and Doga have entrusted me with their blood. I can now control the Crystal Tower. Graha, yes, I can see it in your eyes. Good, then let us put an end to this and seal away the tower. I understand your instinct, Rambros, but please, give us a moment to rest. I am weary to the bone, and Nero and Cyrillin both emerged from a long battle. Of course, you have the right of it. Come, we shall leave this place for a spell and repair to Saint Coinach's find. No one but you have succeeded in the world of darkness. No, there was like 23 other people there. Would that I have been more use beyond the rift. As it stands, I was but a vessel for Doga and Une's blood. Have I remembered what I wished to? Yes, something came back to me. Gaining royal blood and witnessing true bravery has reminded me of my forebear's dearest wish. But we not need speak of those things now. It was not my place to keep you. Please, pray go on ahead of me. There is something small I would do before my return. I could not have asked for a better comrade. If only I could have been a part of your adventures for longer. Alas, fate dictates I have a different role to play. Aw, shit. 'Tis my time to see it realized. I skipped a thing. Hold on, event. A wish hidden for millennia and brought to light by the good people of Noah is what the line I missed was. Man, I've been making some progress for sure. We've been getting there. Things have been happening. There's a lot of game to go through, so, you know. Oh, right. We're going to here. I cannot express how glad I am you returned safely, and with the means to dispel the threat of the Crystal Tower for good. Rest if you will, and let us free ourselves from the specter of the Allagans. I trust you have rested, my friend. Good. I wish to seal the tower now, but there's something we must do first. Let me summon the others and hear in full what happened beyond the rift. So the Allagan eye that runs in Graha's line does mean that royal blood flows in his veins. I suppose it not so odd to think his forebears gained it via ancient technology, but who imbued his family with the blood, and for what purpose? Mayhap all this was fate, from discovering the tower to Graha gaining Une and Doga's blood. Has Graha said anything? For that matter, where is Graha, and what of Nero? I'm not sure about our resident historian, but Nero left the tower with me. Where he's vanished to since, I cannot say. But knowing him as I do, I don't believe he'll scheme against us for the time being. Though, he is still Nero. Just texting girlfriend back. You say Graha stayed at the Crystal Tower. I wonder if even now he prepares to seal the place off. Master Rambros. Master Rambros. Tis Graha, Tia, sir. He came to the Crystal Tower and began ordering researchers out. What? Why would he do such a thing? I do not know, sir, but he was quite insistent. He all but bodily forced me out of the gates. I suppose it's possible he told one of the others, but I wasted no time in finding out. I thought it best to hasten there and ask your guidance. Very well. Let us go speak with the researchers. I'll get to the bottom of this queer business. Master Garland, come with me. No doubt Graha means to seal off the Crystal Tower. It worries me he did not breathe a word of his plan to us. Interesting. And back to it we go. Oh, which tall lady? Oh, you need to watch the VOD. Yeah. Yeah. I was not in a great place for a bit there. What in the world was Grahatia thinking, demanding we leave the tower? No doubt you want to know why. I wish I knew that myself. Of course, he would tell me nothing, but he will be honest with you, miss. I am certain of it. Go no further, my friends. The doors close ere long. So you are of a mind to seal the tower, Graha. I know time is of the essence, but all I ask is a hint of your plan. Please come here so we can discuss this. No. My apologies, but I cannot. Come on, man. What is this nonsense? If aught is amiss, surely we can help. Not this time, my friend. Just as Une and Doga fulfilled their destiny, so too must I fulfill mine. My blood has awakened me to this fact. As father told me, the truth is always lain with a leg, or rather, the wish I must grant was born. You see, not all the world perished in Zan's calamity. Survivors stood amidst the ruin of a leg, looked to the crystal tower, but it was nowhere to be seen. Yet, they hoped its spires would again dominate the land and prayed the crystal tower would be a beacon of hope to people everywhere. Word of this soon reached the only member of Alag's royalty to outlive the empire, the princess Selena. Selena was moved by the people's dearest wish. She used the very best of Alag's technology to give her blood and memories to whom she trusted the most. That man was my forebearer. For millennia we waited. Alag's art and ingenuity faded. Our royal blood grew thin. But before the last drop could vanish from the realm, the memory of all this returned to me. And now I must fulfill the wish of the ancients. The tower will shine forth as a new beacon of hope. Graha, the crystal tower's strength poses too great a threat to Eorzea now. We would need technology as advanced as Alag's to use it correctly. As things stand, we barely understand the tower's workings. Hells, we may never fully comprehend them. 'Tis as you say, Cid. We could wait for someone someday to reach the same heights as Allag, but by then we will have lost the royal blood and the means to control the tower. But what if I do as Ammon did, and put the tower into a deep sleep? What? You cannot mean that. I'm deadly serious, Cid. The tower may only be used once men rival the Allagans in knowledge. I will slumber within Circus Tower until then, to greet those with the means to open the gates. Then I will guide them, and thus will the tower shine forth as a beacon of hope it was meant to be. 'Tis the only way to make the wishes of the ancients come true. The future is where my destiny awaits. But yours lie outside these doors. Go, create a future where hope reigns and the tragedies of the past are but memories. No one but you can help accomplish such things. Nothing we say will make you change your mind, will it? Onwards to a brighter future. It won't be easy, of course, but that's exactly why we'll do it. We'll catch up with the leg, just you wait. We'll cover all that lost ground before you even know it. Well said, Wedge. It'll only be a few years before we come knocking, Graha. Then you're in for a rude awakening. You shall be witness to Noah's accomplishments. Pray keep alive our successes and forgive us our failures. And may we meet again, my friend. The 12 keep you till then, Rambros. I look forward to learning of your exploits. And you, I know history will remember you. No doubt your heroism will be the star by which I chart my course when I awake. Well, now I must rest. Recalling so much has put me in the mood for sleep. Farewell, my friends. I eagerly await the future born of your courage and the ancients' wish. A rude awakening? God damn it. That's a pretty bittersweet ending for this this storyline. The Crystal Tower slumbers again, then. 'Tis too quiet for my taste. Goodbye, Sid. I must put all this at my back. Possibility beckons, and I am bound to follow. A new dawn has come for me. Yeah, Graatia kind of sucks, for real. Oh shit, it's going off. Thus ends the Crystal Tower. Well, almost. We gotta go hand this quest in. But yes. Wrong person. You just missed Sid. There is much that needs his attention if he's to fulfill Graha's wishes, it seems. But this is not the end of Noah. No matter how lonely Saint Koinach's find has become for our friend's departure, we must all walk in different directions now. Remember that we labor for a brighter future, lit by Graha's beacon. Sealing the Crystal Tower was but the first step. Farewell, my friend. May our paths cross again. You have completed the Crystal Tower quest series. By speaking with Sale, you can accept a quest that allows you to trade items by repeating the alliance raids. Okay.